Mic check. That's crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. We having some technical difficulties, as you can see. So hold the hell up real quick. Let me try to figure this out right quick, y'all. Hold up. Mic check. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all bear with me, bear with me. Okay. Mic check. There we go. Hold on though. Hold up. I gotta. Okay then. And finally.
Yeah, probably a good thing that whole first conversation wasn't on there.
Right. All right, now let me get a mic check from you.
Mic check. Let's see, we need to be a little bit closer.
Get a mic check from you. Yeah, you might need to be close.
Let's see, we need to be a little bit closer. All right, let's check it out now.
Oh yeah, you gonna have to lift it up and tighten it up right there at the neck. No, the silver part. Uh huh. Yeah, it's gonna have to be
All right,
right up in your grill.
Okay, now I can hear myself loud.
And then I'll turn you up a little bit more. I bet. What's the motherfucking deal? We up in this thing. We had some technicalities at the beginning. I was wondering why I ain't getting nobody talking to me. Y'all should have said something. Y'all should have been like, "Hey man, we can't hear you." Right. Y'all usually do. Y'all use shit, man. Y'all wasn't looking out. I was over here running my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Saying some shit, shooting the shit with you. And y'all wasn't showing me no love. I was like, man, what's going down? But anyway, I appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. We gonna be shooting the shit. Yo, I got my bro up in here, you know what I'm saying? And we finna shoot this shit. So
touch on a few topics.
A few topics, man. Yeah, share the stream. Let me know who you is, where you from. You know, spark my situation up.
Hey, I'm eager to touch on this man avenging his son's death, bro.
Let's get to it. So we have a man whose daughter was shot by the police. What happened with that?
But can we just cue up the little TikTok video?
Okay,
she touched on it in depth.
I just wanted to give them a little beforehand, let them know what they about to watch. But
see if it got the title on there.
Hold on, let me I gotta airdrop this bad boy over.
Yeah, because I could try to put it in the words, but I'll mess it up, I'm sure.
Straight up.
That's why I just wrote, man, avenge his son's death. Because, it's crazy.
Oh, so it was his son. His son
was shot by an officer.
There you go.
He later shot the officer's daughter while she was entering prom.
There we go. For sure. I'm pulling it up. Have y'all heard about this? This is This sound like some sweet justice right here. Let me. All right, so man kills cop daughter to avenge his son's death. Let's see what they talking about.
Wow, this is just a pretty wild story. It's an eye for an eye. I honestly feel like, this is a long time coming because as just a person, everybody's just not going to just lay down when you kill their kid. They're just not going to be quiet. They're just not going to let the justice system do its thing. Especially when you're killed by a cop. When this is a traffic, stop that didn't turn bloody and your kid is dead over a traffic stop. And so let's jump into this story. Pictured below is Douglas Barnes. He is the father of Gino Barnes. Gino was gunned down and murdered by Sergeant Mike McCaffrey back in 2020. And he was told to give him the license and insurance. And when he reached for his insurance, the cop let loose and ended up killing, Gino Barnes. Fast forward to May 2.
All right. Let me just check my stream because we just had some technicalities and I want to make sure everybody up on game and what's going on. Are y'all processing so far? Where we at? We have a man who is avenging his son's death. All right, now let me check my stream real quick. Hold up. Make sure that bad boy cutting through the speakers. Okay, we cutting through the speakers. Yeah, let me know who y'all is and where you from.
2024, May 24th to be exact. It was prom night for Mike McCaffrey's daughter. So Douglas, he waited until Samantha McCaffrey, she was 17 years old, she stepped out of her limousine, and that's when he jumped out with an AK-47 and riddled her with bullets and constantly screamed, "It's an eye for an eye." And he was just basically screaming that. And he sat and waited till the police got there. That's what eyewitnesses are saying. They did not kill him. Somehow they managed to take him in. And, this is just really, really crazy. But I mean, how many kids got to die over a traffic stop, especially the ones that don't have no record? They're doing what the officers say, and then bing, bam, boom, you're dead. That happens all too frequently, whether the people on TikTok want to admit it or not. Y'all drop a comment on what you think. I mean, because Douglas Barnes, he lost his son as well. And now Mike McCaffrey is losing his daughter. He's going to have to bury his daughter over, something that he did. And y'all drop a comment. The emotions are running high here in America, especially with these unarmed police killings. Like, I can't imagine what these parents are going through who lose their kid over a traffic stop, and it shouldn't have ever escalated to that. But hey, you don't want to do anything about the police, or you don't want to stop doing these killings. The police, they don't want to do anything besides put in cameras to record themselves killing these people and then find themselves innocent for whatever reason that they want to say. I mean, what else are these parents going to start doing? You know what I mean? I feel like he probably felt like he was backed into a corner. Like, I had my son on the right track. I was in his life, and now my son's dead because a cop is a trigger happy cop. You know what I'm saying? And then one that's not even going to be prosecuted, But y'all drop a comment if you heard about this story, and peace out.
Wow. It's wild. I wonder, is this a true story? I wonder, is that a true story, man?
That is a good question. It does not sound true.
It don't sound true. It sounds like it was straight up out of a movie, like A Time to Kill. Have you seen that movie?
I have.
Loved it. And I wonder, is that a true story? I can't remember if there was a true story or not. And shout out to Matthew McConaughey. He's from Longview. That's where I'm from. But
well, I hate to be a spoiler. You caught it off rip. This is not a true story.
Figured.
There has been a news station that has covered
Debunked
it at this point and debunked it.
Mm.
If you look up the high school that the little girl is from, it does not exist.
Mm.
If you reverse look up the picture of Mr. Douglas or whatever the black guy's name is, the only thing that comes up is TikTok. So that's not a real mugshot. So that is a fake story. I do not know how they circulate these stories into like mainstream media because I've seen it covered by a few people, but the credible sources that I do follow did come back and debunk the story.
Oh man, see that's why I be saying, y'all, when I be sitting here doing my videos and I be like, man, see this right here is cap. These people be coming up with these scenarios and I be doing my reactions in real time. I don't watch them at all first. I sit with y'all, well, with my camera, and then y'all get it basically. But and I sit there and I can tell, I can read when something is fake. Kind of like that dude who said that he went and jumped the girl that was bullying the bully of his daughter, father. Yeah, the 7-year-old.
That was fake.
They said that I've seen videos that say he has a TikTok that full of videos like this. I have yet to prove it myself.
It worked. He fooled me.
Because at the end of the video, of my video that I said I wonder is this real, because I want to see the actual video. Somebody would have had this on film, I'm sure.
Of the ass kicking,
or there would have been some type of charges pressed, or there would have been another video of the other dad responding something. Right. We would have had some.
The school would have had to speak out, like
something would have we just got his, and so I felt like it was fake, but it was a good conversation starter. You know what I'm saying? It was a good conversation starter because it's real situations out here that happens like that makes you want to act like that. What their father said he did, because these parents ain't parenting, and at the end of the day, that's where it falls on when these kids out here bullying and stuff like that. Yeah, but so damn, I hated that there was a fake story, y'all. I hated that. I wanted it to be true so bad.
I can't say that. I can't say I wanted it to be true.
I wanted it to be true, man.
I don't know. I don't have it in my heart no more. Like
you don't.
I don't.
Man, listen, I'm still eye for an eye, man.
I don't. I'm not on.
You a tad bit, just a few moons older than me.
I was about to say it's definitely somewhere that I have gotten in life.
Yeah,
there was a point in my life where I would have applied to that shit.
Yeah, and I know it. A couple years ago.
Yeah, I would have applied to that shit. But I mean, I don't know. But the cops thought it didn't do nothing to nobody. And
true.
At the end of the day, I highly disagree with the whole back the blue. Being a cop is not a dangerous job, in my opinion. I don't. You don't think so? Not at all.
Not at all?
Nah.
I have to disagree with that. I would say that it is a dangerous job, but it's not one that we should put on a pedestal over anybody's job. Because the whole world works. That's how the whole world works. Everybody's doing their part. I wouldn't say it's that. I mean, I wouldn't say it's not dangerous. Why would you say it's not dangerous though?
I feel like, let me say I don't feel like it's not dangerous, but I feel like on the danger scale, they are on the very low end. I feel like
compared to who?
Compared to anybody. Anybody working next to a conveyor is in more danger than a cop, bro. Like you got certain cops that's like SWAT officers that's actually responding to those type situations.
Okay, so what you doing is separating. You talking about just regular city cop,
right?
Okay,
and even if you average it out, you know what I'm saying? Like they got a SWAT team with 7 people that actually get in gunfights with people, but nobody's really shooting at the police, bro.
You're right about that. These niggas ain't, especially these gangsters.
Yeah, nobody's shooting at the police. Everybody is scared of the police, and rightfully so, because they are shooting people.
Right, they definitely done put their mark. They made their mark on the world for sure. Yeah, all over the world, not just even in America. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying.
A lumberjack.
His job is more dangerous.
Far more dangerous than a cop.
Okay.
You are more likely to be struck by a tree while cutting down timber and to be shot as a police officer.
What about the police officers working in the prison, inside the prison, where they doing the riots?
Them correctional officers?
Yes.
I don't think that. I know a bunch of correctional officers, and they explain it as a dangerous situation, but what they explaining is not a dangerous situation, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you caging some people in. I feel like they made a bad career choice in the beginning, bro. Like you basically following orders to lock somebody else up. Now, how you treat this person is up to you, but how well can you treat them, bro? You got them locked in a cage, and these people already told you what they can and can't do.
See, I would say it's dangerous because when them riots break out and shit like that, you know, you got the. Well, I don't know what the hell they do. Honestly, do they break that shit up, or they just let that shit go till it die down?
When they want to, if they want to break it up. I mean, I feel like it's just like out here how we scared of the police, and there they scared of them correctional
officers. Same way,
Man, most of them people know this.
Yeah, that's why they hide all that shit.
Man, you do something to one of them correctional officers, bro. That whole
they gonna hang your ass up and throw you up under that bit.
Right. You might not make it out of here. Like, you came down here to do a little 2 to 5, bro. You better come down here and do it and go home.
Hit that like button, y'all. Let me know who you is, where you from. We ain't got nobody saying nothing in the comment section yet. You know, we got a couple heads up in here. Appreciate you putting up to the bootleg ass studio. We shooting this shit. So yeah. If you just tuning in, we just did a video of this man who was supposedly avenging his son's death because his son was supposedly taken out by a police officer, and then in return, the man supposedly had took out his daughter, or the police officer's daughter, at her prom. So it sounds so good, didn't it? It sounded so sweet. So my question was gonna be next: how did he know when her prom was gonna be, where she was gonna be, and you know, on the perfect night like the prom? That's kind of like a wedding night or some shit almost. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing, and especially a girl, a female's life. So how did he know to do this on this perfect day? That's movie. That's movie shit. Somebody sat down and created that in their mind. They made that shit up. Man, sound good though. They sold it.
Only reason they sold it to me, bro, because I could see me doing it.
Definitely. That's why I say I wish it was true. Right. That's the only reason why I say I wish it was true, because I God forbid anything happening like that, you know, to mine or anybody's. But putting myself in their shoes, that's what I tend to do a lot of these times when I'm watching these videos. I put myself in those shoes sometimes. Putting myself in their shoes, yeah. I would do that.
You got to do something, because your son is gone, coming back,
and unjustly, and they did nothing for the police. So yeah, I got to do something now.
That was the first thing that I said when I saw it. I said, I bet you the cop was still doing his job.
Hell yo.
Like, now that would have pissed me off. Like, if somebody could have talked me off the ledge to watch this man walk around and still be a cop,
yo,
I'm done. He gotta get him.
Nah, for real though. Yeah, that's wild shit right there though, man. Yeah. Now, what else we were talking about? Man, hold up. You know, what's the situation with Sean Kingston though, and his mama, y'all? This wild.
I didn't know anything about this.
You knew nothing about Sean Kingston.
What do you do? Slap the shit out of his mama?
You don't know?
I do not.
Let's get into it, man. So Sean Kingston and his mama have been convicted for fraud. Now they just set his bail to a 6-figure bail. All right, it says Sean Kingston booked into Florida jail where he and mother are charged with $1 million in fraud. Fort Lauderdale, Florida rapper and singer Sean Kingston is back in South Florida, where he and his mother are charged with committing more than $1 million worth of fraud. Kingston, 34, was booked into the Broward County Jail on Sunday. According to jail records, he was arrested May 23rd in Fort Irwin, an Army training base in California's Mojave, I guess that's how you pronounce it, desert, where he was performing last week. Yeah, so if you didn't know nothing about this, they waited till this man got finished performing, and then it's when they arrested him. He got off stage and went to handcuffs, kind of like what we see that on some movie shit. What we see that at?
That I mean, as par for the course. He must be broke. He didn't pay his lawyer. They can't arrest you for fraud. Like fraud, they already talked to your lawyer. They're not gonna pick you up on a fraud charge without, you know what I mean? If you got money,
Oh, okay,
your lawyer gonna divert that. So
okay.
he already knew he had fraud charges.
So he already knew as soon as he got off stage. Then that's what. So that's what you saying.
I'm saying like
They worked that out.
He didn't find out today that they charging him with fraud. Like for fraud, they
you talking about you didn't he didn't find out that day when they got him.
Right.
Yeah.
He already knew that he needed to turn himself in.
Right.
He just
so you saying that was part of his stipulations or whatever?
No, I'm saying that was his dumb ass just running instead of handling his business. You know what I'm saying? If he would have went and paid his lawyer, he would have got to turn himself in rather than get picked up for fraud. You $1 million, bro.
So that's why you saying he broke and then he doing fraud.
Right. Well, yeah, that gave it away right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you a platinum selling artist, right?
Supposedly beautiful girl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I believe that went platinum. I just say last week he waived his right to fight extradition.
Last week, told you.
In California court and agreed to be turned over to authorities in Florida. Kingston mother, 61, Janice Turner, was arrested the same day as her son when a SWAT team raided his rented mansion in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Kingston and Turner have been charged with conducting an organized scheme of defraud, grand theft, identity theft, and related crimes. According to arrest warrants released by the Broward County Sheriff's Office, the warrants allege they stole money, jewelry, and a Cadillac Escalade and furniture. The Jamaican American rapper, the Jamaican American performer had a #1 hit with Beautiful Girls in 2007 and collaborated with Justin Bieber on the song. Damn, Justin Bieber was on there?
He was on the remix, I think.
Okay. Oh, collaborated with Justin Bieber on the song Any Meanie. I ain't finished reading the sentence. All right. So Robert Rosenblatt, an attorney for Kingston and his mother, previously said they look forward to addressing the charges in a Florida court and are confident of a successful resolution. The warrants in the case say that from October to March, they stole almost $500,000 in jewelry, more than $200,000 from the Bank of America, $160,000 from the Escalade dealer, and more than $100,000 from First Republic Bank and $86,000 from the maker of customized beds. Specifics were not given. Kingston's legal name, I was just about to ask what his real name was because I know it ain't Kingston. He got to be from Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston, whose legal name is Kaishan Anderson, was already serving a 2-year probation sentence for trafficking stolen property. His mother pled guilty in 2006 to bank. Damn, she got a history of this shit. His mother pleaded guilty in 2006 to bank fraud for stealing over $160,000 and served nearly 1.5 years in prison, according to federal court records. Damn. So she did that in 2006, and then he came out in 2007 with that hit "Beautiful Girls," and that was his introduction right there, wasn't it? That was his debut single, wasn't it? Or was he out? Did he do anything before that?
That's the only thing I know that he ever put out.
You don't even after. You don't know.
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you nothing else either, to be honest.
I feel like didn't one of them Migos or somebody snatch his chain? That's like the biggest thing I remember.
I don't even know.
But it sounds like to me that Buddy got a mama that's pretty smooth with that credit shit.
Shout out to Zay Willville, what it do? Appreciate you pulling up to the bootleg ass stew for sure. Where you tuning in from? But yeah, man.
Yeah, his mama just lit with the credit shit because
she on her.
It's not one person listening to this stream anywhere that wouldn't have these charges. If I go down there to the Cadillac dealership right now and they tell me I can have an Escalade, I'm driving off in that bitch. I can't pay for it. What do you want me to do? If I go down there and if I go walking around and people just extend me millions of dollars worth of credit, I'm just gonna be a fraud. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a fraud because I'm taking it.
But I don't think you would do it like that, though. She doing it under different identities.
The fraud gonna come. See, identity theft.
See, it's gonna be in your name.
It's gonna
or
be in your
somebody that's
name, but
connected to you, probably.
what you doing is you cooking your books
Uh,
on your business.
uh,
You saying you got an income of 100. You doing whatever you need to do to get this credit application to go through. And these banks that you dealing with, Sean Kingston likely had $1 million in the bank at one time. They not doing no,
not before 2007, man, before that beautiful girls hit.
Right then she was only still 160,000. Now she done boosted the game.
and then that 160 probably went towards that hit. So she just did 100. She just did 1.5 years. She sacrificed that, and she listen. The money was gone when she went to jail. They used it already. That's why she had to go. So I'm telling you, when I went to Atlanta for the BET weekend that year, 2015,
Right.
and they took us to the back in the studio, and they were talking about they said, y'all want to make it in the industry, you got to have at least, this was back then. He said you got to have at least 60,000, and that's for one song.
Right.
That goes in promotion, all kind of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Studio time, probably getting the feature beat, all kind of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And spreading it out. So that's back then. 160 and 160 K in 2006. That's even sweeter. So well, she put that in, and I'm telling you, boosted that nigga career. Yeah, and they still been doing it ever since.
And gonna keep doing it when she get out. Because I can tell you what she gonna do. She gonna keep her credit in line, and she not gonna file bankruptcy. Even if she got to go to jail.
He gotta go too.
It don't matter. As long as they don't file bankruptcy, they keep their credit in line. They gonna come back out and rob somebody else.
What they call that shit? Is it what white collar crime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do it they whole life and then file bankruptcy when they 65.
She crazy. Hey, it's some people that do that though. There's some people that be finessing like that, man. Yeah.
Hey man, tap in.
I can't do it.
Yeah, they fed time, you know what I'm saying? They say it's the sweet time, but it's time though. And I'm good on all that.
I'm good on every bit of it. Too
old, bro. They gonna beat me up and call me pops in jail.
Yeah, I'm good on it. All right.
The Trump guilty verdict. We definitely needed to touch on that.
What you feel about that, man?
Man, I feel like they felt the need to slander this man's name. And regardless of how I feel about Donald Trump, that's some bullshit what they did.
I agree.
He paid a prostitute. When it was time for the prostitute to talk, he paid her again. And that's what you're supposed to do with prostitutes. Y'all didn't want Diddy putting his foot in their ass. Trump paid him. Y'all don't want him to do that. But y'all want these women out of work? I just don't understand what it is, bro.
Yeah, I feel like man. America is on this last leg, man. Unfortunately, in my opinion, I feel like this shit is going to shit. Joe Biden said it best. I don't know if you seen it when it was circulating a couple years ago when he was talking amongst the black leaders, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, whoever the black leaders is, niggas like that. He told them that America will be doomed. His words, because the white race will be the minority, and black people and Mexicans are going to have to start working together. All right, so they know something. They know something. They birth rates are going down. They are dying off more than they are reproducing. And this is just fact. This is statistics. This is not me. I'm regurgitating what I've studied, what I've been seeing. And so I feel like they got a reason to have some type of control, and they know Donald Trump. Donald, even though Donald Trump ain't liberal, he liberates the people that follows him. I'm trying to say like they got some type of agenda, bro, because ain't never in history have they done something like this to a president, bro. They got some kind of agenda to keep folks at bay for whatever it is, bro. It's already the United States of China right now. It's already that. We on the brink of war with them. They done clicked up with Russia. It's like,
Well, I tell you this about that.
mm,
The Russians have definitely lost their clout with me, bro.
as far as what you mean?
They can't do nothing with them Ukrainians. I refuse to be afraid of them.
I don't know what's going on with it. So you gonna have to
they kill 4, 5, 6 people every day.
The Ukrainians or the Russians?
Ukrainians. The Ukrainians ain't doing nothing but crying goddamn mercy, bro. I ain't seeing where they doing no fighting back.
Right, I thought they was losing the war, ain't they?
They are, but how long do it take you to whoop Ukraine?
I think they torturing them. I think they torturing their heads.
They doing a bad job, bro. That's like if we got into it with Ukraine. I mean, got a little size on it, but it's like us getting into it with Mexico.
Nah, but I know they smaller than the motherfucker compared to Russia, right?
Right, and they don't got no money. I mean, they getting bread from us, and we can't even like openly help them. We can't send no troops. So what they gonna do? Russians should have. If the Russians was who I thought they were, they'd have been
just obliterated, obliterated their ass.
Man, they'd have been finished with these people. They would have been finished with these people. And the Chinese, I mean, the Chinese scared me when they flew that weather balloon.
Nah, man, hold on, bro. So, that's another thing. So North Korea just did the same thing to South Korea. Did you see that?
I did.
Let me see if I saved it, because that's another thing, bro. Like they sent over a balloon full of trash and debris, and it scattered amongst their whole little old section or something, and they had to send some troops to go.
And they allowed to do that because we scared of the Chinese. You see what I'm saying? They like if Trump.
Well, North Korea did this to South Korea, but you saying
we are the South Koreans.
South
Koreans are American. Trump wouldn't be putting up with that, bro. They wouldn't have tried that with Trump in office.
No, that's what up, yup.
What Trump was calling them goddamn what he was calling my man, Rocket Man.
Who we calling this?
Kim Jong-un. He said Kim Jong-un, Rocket Man.
Hey, Trump funny than the motherfucker though, man.
Yeah, we have to be rolling, bro.
Yeah, the nigga funny. The one thing about him, he probably the most.
Have you? But speaking on what you're talking about what Joe Biden said, have you ever thought about the fact that they don't care about the numbers?
Like they, what you mean? They numbers?
Yeah, like
I think they do, because that's why they did what they did with the abortion law.
You think so?
I know so, because I've been hearing about that birth rates going down since before they came up with the Roe versus Wade thing. You know, they've been talking about genetic annihilation years ago, since before me and you was born. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking about that.
Right, but check out the agenda though.
And see, the Planned Parenthood ain't nothing but a kickback on what they was trying to do to us.
But check out their agenda though. Like what they want to do is pull America up by its bootstraps, right? In other words, they want to put Americans to work, right? So if it's more black and brown people here, who you think they're gonna get to do the work? They can always put us out later. They understand this. As long as they create conditions as to where we can't unite and we can't create a culture that kind of lives within itself, like we always gonna be victim to oppression. Whatever day they decide to flip the oppression switch, they can. So, I mean, them letting us have numbers, them opening up the border. They're talking about they're gonna let 1.8 million illegal immigrants in.
And they doing all that to undermine Black Americans, bro. To be honest with you. That's for politics.
You know any that feel like they've been undermined or got their job stolen? Because I don't.
I mean, but it impacts us all.
I see what you're saying, but as long as I don't know no niggas that want to beat me,
You don't give a damn.
right? Like unless we create a culture where we got kids that want to lay bricks and want to build homes and want to
Right.
do something, like they not taking no jobs from us. So why do I care who the jobs go to? Like we gonna have to create a culture that want to do something for ourselves, or else you know what I'm
And
saying.
that's how I preach that all the time.
They can squash us out whenever they
I
ready.
preach that all the time for real though. Like all that all that whining that people be doing, about like the NBA. Niggas whine about the NBA, but then we had Ice Cube with the big three. Like, why is that even an issue now? Like when Kyrie was getting, like we was just talking about before, before the technical issues we had. We were talking about Kyrie and how he just reposted the documentary that got him, suspended and all that or whatever. He should have just went on to the big three. He should all these niggas, all of them, just go to the big three. We got a platform. Let's make this big. Let's bring all the promotion over here. All the advertisements gonna come over here, just like when we had the Negro Leagues. They came to see the Negro Leagues, and then they started buying them niggas off because they thought that the water was colder over there. The ice was colder.
Kyrie did it as smoothly as it could be done, in my opinion.
If we're gonna speak on that, then yeah, I agree with you. I agree with that.
You can't give back that kind of money. He could have tried the big three route, but Cube, they gonna squash Cube out. Like what Cube been capitalizing on, he been piggybacking off of the NBA. Now that he at odds with the NBA, I mean that's pretty much gonna be over with. So we'll see how he do this summer, which I think it'll be.
Yeah. You know about the lawsuits he got against the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Now he got these lawsuits against the NBA, but when he comes,
shout out to Nick in the building.
When he come to Dallas, he play his big three game or tournament, whatever it is that they do at American Airlines Center. So now that he has a lawsuit against the NBA, do you think he can do that there?
Oh,
how? Mark Cuban, if Mark Cuban don't own the American Airlines Center, he has enough say about the American Airlines Center to say
I don't know. I just know I don't know how he can do it. I just got faith that all we got to do is pull out, bro. All we got to do is invest. That's all we got to do. Take our money from over here, put it over here. It really could be that simple,
man.
Because that's what you do in stocks and trades. You pull it out over here, you put it over here.
I'm gonna tell you, when I watched some people in my life that worked their entire life, and they got what I would have said is a few dollars. When you got to live the rest of your life out with it, we 2 generations away from having black people that even had the opportunity to have money to make that kind of difference. And I feel like that's not even calculating in the fact that we probably gonna fuck off the bag.
You think so?
What do you mean? Name the rich black men in your lifetime and tell me which one they didn't either kill off and the money just got spread out and fucked off, or they just took his money.
Well, that's why we got to change the culture, man. That's why we got to change the culture.
Robert Johnson, first black billionaire I can remember. He gave away $500 million twice to 2 women in divorces. So he gave away $1 billion. Before he leave here, they will make sure he does not have wealth to pass on to his children, to pass on to, to invest and do what you talking about doing. They'll make sure.
Well, that's why if we form some shit and become smart and just weaponize money just like they do, educate ourselves on how we, can instill this generational wealth forever in some kind of fashion. Like we got to stop idolizing Jordans and designer and shit like that. And we got to get serious about shit. We pussy hole pink, booty hole brown. Any name another country or name another culture that talk like that. You know what I'm saying?
The family aspect, bro. I feel like that's what we missing, and it's not something that's easy, and we got a lot of
And don't
excuses.
get me wrong, I ain't holier than thou. I like to let my hair down, as you see. And I like some pussy hole, pink booty hole, brown here and there. Not that song in particular, but I like to get ratchet, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
No, I'm not judging nobody or making no aspirations. I'm
Mhm.
definitely a nigga. When I say we, I'm talking about we.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm talking about we. But
Now, to tap back on what we was talking about just a moment ago, we was talking about North Korea sending those air balloons over with that full of trash, right? Now I'm wondering, I'm trying to figure out what you think they did when China did that to us. All right, now this says North Korea's trash balloons deepens tensions with the South. Here's what's happening between the rivals. So what's going on with these trash balloons? And is China gonna be doing this to us? Now they say, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Seoul, South Korea?
so.
Okay. Animosities between North and South Korea are rising sharply again over an unusual cause. The North's rubbish carrying balloons. I thought there was a cuss word in it. I thought rubbish was like, I don't know. I guess not. Anyway, in the past week, North Korea floated hundreds of huge balloons dumping manure, cigarette butts, scraps of cloths, waste batteries, and even reportedly dirty diapers across South Korea. In response, South Korea vowed unbearable retaliatory steps and suspended a fragile military deal meant to ease tensions with its northern neighbor. So hold on. Let me reread this. South Korea vowed unbearable retaliatory steps and suspended a fragile military deal. What does that mean? Does that mean that South Korea bitched out? Is that what they saying?
Sound like it to me.
Let me reread it one more again, y'all. Because they pretty with the words. In response, South Korea vowed unbearable retaliatory steps and they suspended. That means to stop. That means to keep from doing or something, right? They suspended a fragile military deal. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Hold on. Okay, see, that's why I had to reread it. That's why I had to reread it. So what they saying, they suspended a deal that was meant to ease tensions with their northern neighbor. So in other words, it's up.
Right. Yeah. We ain't whatever peace talks we had, like y'all sending trash and shit.
So in other words, it's up. That's what it sounds like. So let's see. All right. So experts say if South Korea resumes live fire drills or what's this word right here? Pyongyang propaganda broadcast via loudspeakers in border areas that certain to infuriate North Korea and may prompt it to take its own provocative countermeasures along the border. Here's a look at North Korea balloon launches. Hold on. So experts say if South Korea resumes live fire drills for anti-Pyongyang propaganda broadcasts via loudspeakers in border areas, that's certain to infuriate North Korea and may prompt. Okay, so that means it may go up. they looking at war. They on the brink of war. What it sound like? You know what I'm saying? Since May 28th, North Korea has sent about 1,000 balloons carrying all kinds of trash across the border. No hazardous materials were found, but South Korea's social media was still abuzz with worries that North Korea might use balloons to drop chemical, biological, and other weapons next time. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. China probably gonna be doing with us. See, and they did it that time just to let us know that they can do it. Fucking with us.
I think my problem with that was we was too late finding it. like it was over here for a while before we found it.
Right,
Like,
right. That bitch had crossed over so
right, I feel like they was just seeing like how how close can we get? You know what I'm saying? Like,
bitch just undetected. They just sitting there. That bitch could have. Hold on. I just thought about something. If we just found it, what if they done this before and we ain't knew? We've never known. They been doing this.
they had to test it out. That ain't the first one.
That ain't the first time.
They had to test it out for it to go that far. You know what I'm saying? For
That
it
ain't
to
the
make
first
it
time,
undetected,
y'all.
they been doing it.
They been getting.
But
That's fucked up.
we have 28,500 troops currently in South Korea. I wish the North Koreans would, brother. I wish they would.
They say after the first wave of balloons, Kim Jong. How you say his name?
Kim Jong-un.
It say Kim Un Jong.
I may have it wrong.
Well, you had it. You probably pronounced it right. I couldn't have done it. The influential sister. Oh, hold on. Kim Yo. This the sister.
Okay,
so you probably right. Yeah, the influential sister of North Korea leader Kim Jong Un. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's him. Rocket Man.
There you go. Yeah.
They just call him Rocket Man, like Trump.
Okay. Say they were deployed to make good on her country's threat to scatter mounds of waste paper and filth in South Korea in reactions to previous South Korean campaigns by private citizens sending balloons with items to North Korea.
Okay. I see where they at with it, but I cannot. I've never been a fan of the North Koreans at all, bro. I've never understood the resistance. I mean, I feel like it gotta just be him sitting in this palace. You know what I mean? Because they South Korean neighbors are living well, and they are not. Unless there's
I'm
something
not so
that I don't
educated
know about it.
And I'm not so educated on it. You know, I'm not on like the living conditions. Very, like
from my understanding, the North Koreans were starving at one time. But that's something they don't allow social media, and I believe they're a communist country. So we may know nothing. You know what I mean? We may know nothing. They may be living good over there, but I don't know. I feel like America is the greatest country in the world, even with our problems and all our bullshit. So,
you still believe that,
man?
You still believe that, man? You so patriotic, my G.
In order to say that it's not, you have to have an example of somebody who's better. So,
you don't think China living better than us?
Living better than Americans?
I'm just from the optics. I don't know.
I don't think so.
As far as no, there's some places better than America, man. What's that place with zero crime rate, zero murder rate, or something like that? Is it Switzerland?
Right. You can't even go there. So how is that gonna be better for you?
I mean, I'm saying I'm not saying better for me.
When I say better, I mean better in an all-around sense.
I mean, like as far as the living conditions,
how they treat black people is how I look at it.
See, now we ain't. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, I look at it.
Now, you didn't say that. You said if you said that, then
I mean, what good is it that
I would have had a different.
The country got no crime. It's the greatest country in the world, but you a slave.
You're gonna be there anywhere. We in a global system of white supremacy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I feel like in America we do better than any other country. Show me another country where people of color don't they could say what they want and they could have whatever opinion, but I view it as envy, whatever reason it is that they have for their opinions on African Americans. Like, they envy us for a reason. Like the opportunities that we have, the equality, you know what I mean? And it may be this way in London, but it don't seem like it to me. Like from the movies and what I gather, those African immigrants in European countries aren't treated well.
Yeah, nah, yeah. This factual. That's factual. Hit that like button, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all putting up to the Bootleg Ass Studio, man. Let me know who you is, where you tuning in from. It's it's 3:04 a.m. over here in Texas. But we up. Oh God.
Oh shit, we about to get another issue up in there. You feel me?
Let's do it. Now moving on along.
Shout out to First Class Glass, where I pick up all of my merchandise.
Nah, for real. Shout out to First Class Glass, man. Hey, they got some of the good smokables. Yeah, your good accessories, whatever you need over yonder. If you in the area, shout out to First Class Glass.
And how you feel
Indubitably.
about the edibles?
I have not tried the edibles from First Class Glass.
Yeah.
But
They got the gummies. They got the little gummies.
THCA or
You know, I don't even, man, to get into all of them chemicals, and THCA is a great product. I don't understand the difference in THCA and the stuff that I can't have around here, but
now THCA you can have.
I know this. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the difference between that and that stuff that they say you're not supposed to have. But
Okay.
THCA is a ultimate alternative.
No, different. I love THCA, man.
If your job don't want you participating in such activities and you gotta piss in a cup,
No.
won't help you.
No. You still gonna be no. So yeah, we gotta let y'all know out there in the world, you will piss dirty. So if you smoke you some THCA product, hey, listen, y'all, THCA is no different than the regular THC. It's basically the same thing. So
It's
when
just
you
legal
burn
for
it.
sale.
Okay, so what it is, the loophole is, from my understanding, you can have hemp is legal nationwide. Hemp is legal. Okay. And hemp is it has a different amount of THC in it or something to that effect. But I know THCA is grown just like THC, and before it is matured into THC, it's clipped. So it's THCA. And when you test it in this dry form, like if you were to get pulled over or whatever, go to jail or whatever, they test it, they find out that it's hemp, it's not marijuana.
Right.
All this shit gonna have to get thrown out. You see what I'm saying? Because it's hemp.
So it's legal, but
it's
still
legal.
Gonna piss dirty though.
But because once you burn it, that's the thing. Once you burn it, it turns into THC. The chemical with the fire and with all of that scientific shit, it turns it into THC. When you ingest it, it's THC in your body.
Oh well, that's why then.
It's
damn sure. It's
so
damn sure effective.
That's the loophole, and that's how. Yeah. That's how.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to the THC and for those who figured that shit out.
Right.
No, for real. So what you feel about these aliens, man? It's a expert who verified aliens in the backyard in Vegas. They speak out. You think that shit was for real? Do you remember that shit when that shit was viral?
Man, we better hope it ain't no aliens.
You don't think it's no aliens?
Aliens?
Yeah, you think we the only intelligent form of life?
Never even thought about it. That's so far.
You never thought about it?
That's how much I don't believe in it. That's how much I don't believe in
this
it.
This nigga say he ain't never thought about it, y'all. I don't know if I ever met nobody who say they ain't never thought about if it actually is real or not.
That's how fake I think it is, bro. That's how crazy I think.
You think so?
Like, but I thought the same thing about a black president. So I'm not gonna debunk people that look, because people got a lot of evidence. If you look at the evidence, it's hard to refute it. But I'm just, show me it. Like when the alien come, then I think about it. But until then, that's just like some movie shit to me, bro. Like, a matter of fact, I feel like half the stuff that I done seen, somebody that created it. That's just like Ghosts. Ghosts and aliens on the same level to me. Like
Mm.
once they start doing something that affect my life, then I talk about it or think about it. But like until I see one, nah. Nah.
I can feel you on the ghost one. I can feel you on the ghost one, but I do believe in spirits. So you know, ghost, spirit, apparition. They pretty much they all pretty much. Well, I guess a spirit could be different than a ghost, but I believe in spirits. But I can feel you on the ghost. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in the ghost thing because a ghost is actually would be like a little image of something, I guess.
But aliens though.
But aliens, I do believe there's a uh an intelligent form of life, or maybe just some life somewhere else, man. This universe is endless, bro. So endless, bro. They done found, so they say. So they say we can only go by what these folks say, man. They done found a planet so many light years away. How they find it, I don't know, but they be finding this shit, man. So I kind of believe and all this shit that we got is alien technology. Like, bro, we was put down here with grass, dirt, air, and some of these fine materials, diamonds, coal, gold. We had a few things, but how the hell we get all of this shit, bro? Like microphone, to the airways, and like some of this shit is like it's not human technology, bro. I know we some smart. I don't know, bro. I feel like some elite came in contact with somebody other outer world somewhere. They gave them some game to spread along to the. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I feel like I don't know,
Well,
man.
shit. All I can say is I hope I bump into one. He tell me how to make a endless Tesla battery or some shit. And shit, I could be paid for life. That's good. I'm good with that. But I feel like I'm not gonna live long enough to
Nah,
get
we. I don't think
light
it.
years away type shit. Matter of fact,
Nah, when you die, you gonna be like years away somewhere.
I don't know.
They say energy don't die.
I got faith in God. Yeah, shoot, I'm just gonna ride with that one. When I leave
Oh,
here, me and him will figure that one out on the other side, or we won't. You know what I mean? Like
indubitably.
people got all kind of different opinions and shit. I feel like I'm gonna ride with the one I was raised with, and I figure the rest out on the other side. I'm doing my best to have faith so I can live stress free on that matter.
I feel it. Now we got the expert who spoke out about this alien shit
Hey,
right
yeah,
here.
let's check this shit
They
out.
say, so if you remember the story I blogged about a year ago, this family in Las Vegas who encountered aliens who had crashed in their backyard, there has been a whole lot more that has emerged since then, and it's pretty crazy. Evidence that expert Scott G. Rotter came on Audio Crack to break down. All right. Now, this dude testifies in court regarding ballistic and crime scene reconstruction. The area of the expertise allows him to have the breakdown video. Okay, hold on. Maybe let me play this video. Let's see. Now, I think this is the video. Yeah, this is the original video here. Hit that like button. Or do you think the government fucking with us and doing this shit? Somebody who's terrified. but very calm. Would you be calm like that if you was terrified? If you saw some shit like that in your backyard?
Yeah, before I call in, I already understand that I gotta calm down because these people not finna believe me. like,
See, you a
like,
logic thinking ass nigga
right,
though.
I'm thinking like, how am I
But
gonna get
you
through
though, that's
tomorrow,
probably
bro?
something you would do. Okay, I did ask you that, didn't I? I said, what would you do? I did say that.
I gotta,
Okay, okay. Well, then let me rephrase it. What do you think the average person would do?
they gonna call and they're freaking out, and people gonna think it's a fucking prank, bro. Like they gonna think they trying to make a joke or some shit.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I need help.
He may be one of them
He
niggas
said
like you then.
he said the one thing that made me feel we are fucking terrified. They got some big ass eyes and they looking at me. Hey, they done scared me, bro. They looking at me, bro. I need help.
Nah, for real though. So yeah, okay. I probably wouldn't be just hysterical either, but I probably wouldn't be as calm as this nigga. I'd probably be like, hey, I know this probably gonna sound like some bullshit.
Right. I know you think I'm playing.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to freak out because I got my kids right here.
They not coming. They not coming.
Oh man, listen, dog.
Yeah.
They gonna think I'm bullshit.
Man, you trying to put this shit together? you finna, man, bro. You got. I feel like his approach is the only approach. Bro.
That's the only approach.
Man, you about to have to be because you gonna have to say you got to talk in a manner where they not gonna hang up. Because I need y'all to stay on the phone.
They ain't gonna hang up though, because then they gonna lose their job. They gonna get fired.
Man, they done hung up on Spook before. They just gonna send somebody out there, man. Go pick these people up for calling or playing with us or something. They not finna stay on the phone while you play with them, bro.
God damn. I don't know, man, but he doing a good job, but he keeping his composure. If he really saw what he say he saw. About to start raining. A 100%.
100% not.
What now?
What he said, 100% not human. I don't like that. Hey, I don't like your probabilities, my boy.
And what was he supposed to say?
Man, they might not be human. I'm not gonna believe that I see aliens out here. I'm not man enough to go out here and check. That's number one. I'm not man enough to go out here and check.
If they as giant as the nigga
right,
say
if they
is,
8 feet tall, I'm not man enough to go check. But I'm not about to sit here and really believe that they aliens either.
You gonna think it's some other shit.
Man, somebody might be playing with me, bro. But I need somebody to come check because I'm scared.
I can feel that. I can feel it. I can feel you thinking it ain't aliens. That probably would be the first thing that crossed your mind. But he said they look like aliens to us. He didn't say.
But then he turned around and said they 100% not human.
So he like shit. These motherfuckers,
Sasquatch.
They something, but they ain't human. They can't be. That's basically. I just broke it down in nigga term.
Yeah,
like these motherfuckers is not human.
And then they said that multiple entities reported a crash. So where's the plane? What these motherfuckers flew over here on?
Yeah, where that shit at?
Who and what jump? That's the other thing.
Hold on, yo, where did all that debris? Yo, where's the whole motherfucking thing that they came in on?
And what crashes, bro? Like,
cause they didn't just fall out the goddamn sky,
right?
And land, unless they goddamn indestructible. They 10 feet tall,
and what they do just took out.
Maybe they bodies ain't
maybe
breakable like us if they from somewhere else.
Maybe they gonna tell us.
Let's see.
Know what happened.
That bullshit and the cops in on it. Hold on. I just put it together. At the beginning of this, they said this is something you will only see on Something News 8. This is an exclusive story that they done put together. They bullshit, man. Because if this was real, other news would be reporting on this.
Yeah.
unless this is like an exclusive, like you getting an interview like the R. Kelly and Gayle King type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's some other shit. You feel me? This is news that's supposed to be out. They bullshit. They lying. Okay, hold on. It's looking like it's starting to storm out here around me. Let me just check my stream and make sure, you know what I'm saying, my internet is still good. Yeah, feel me. Hit that like button. Okay. Look like we A1. Y'all. Let's get to it. Yeah, right. They don't seem impaired in any way. They ain't drunk or nothing. They ain't on that shit. That's in other words. That's what it was. They just making it seem so extra, huh?
Hey, we waiting to hear from the
Bullshit, bro.
out in the Pentagon. They're gonna get back to us and let
Yeah.
us know, how they feel about the UFO.
We tied in. We linked in. That man gone. He lying.
There was obviously some flash in the sky. A lot of people saw it that night on the night of April 30th or on May 1st. I don't know. But these people said they saw some so
Somebody got some ring cameras around that motherfucker. Somebody got a ring door camera around that motherfucker. Where that shit? Where that footage at, man?
could have been some piece of malfunction. Maybe they saw something. Someone came. I can't believe that they're like, you did they comes as a intelligence officer. A veteran was on nation talking about how there was a program where the government collects objects. So this might be that. We just don't know. We're going to check it. There are substances that will compromise. Very interesting. Guys, though.
Yeah, sure.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
Yep.
Hey, they didn't even sell that one well. I'm gonna say that they did have some good 911 footage though. Sound like these people.
Yeah, they dressed it up good. You got to see. It's all about optics. You got to have something to make it look real. Listen.
Oh, everybody will be talking about this for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Jason. Just a family says something crashed in her backyard, prompting them to call 911, saying they saw creatures walking around. Our investigators digging into this for weeks now. Tonight, our David charge only see on 80 sound.
You will only see right here. This is exclusive. This our shit. No, that ain't how news work.
Not at all, my boy.
That is not how that shit go. Yeah. Because if this was real news, it would be circulating amongst all of the stations. I work there. I know.
So I just looked back and I see you had a post about the guy that went viral for driving with the suspended license.
Yeah.
So what supposedly happened with that?
All right, so you ain't seen the story?
I seen the video.
Okay, so he was driving with the suspended license on a Zoom call, right?
Right.
So what happened was it was supposed to have been lifted 2 years ago. It was suspended for child support, and the judge had rescinded it, and they never lifted it off. You see what I'm saying? And so like it was some kind of way, some kind of clerical error.
It was just showing suspended, but he really had supposed to have license.
I guess it never had lifted, but it was supposed to have been lifted. Like it was just a clerical error, something like that. Yeah. But so since it was supposed to have been lifted, I guess he probably knew it was still like that. I don't know, but either way it go, it was supposed to have been lifted, and so now that news is circulating around now, and he ended up having to go to jail anyway. I don't know if he's still in there. I don't know what.
As somebody who that has happened to, and I'm gonna tell you how bad it got with me. It happened to me. I went to court. They picked me up on some tickets. Let me back out. I come back to court maybe a week and a half later.
So they can't pick you up from the crib?
No. I was in court for something else.
Oh, okay.
So they picked me up on some tickets. Got that little error straightened out. I got back out of jail in a few hours, 2-3 hours. I come back to court a week and a half later. They try to pick me up on the same situation again.
Whoa.
Luckily, I had somebody waiting outside the courtroom with the paperwork. Oh. And as soon as they tried to do it, no, not today. Let's get these receipts and let's get everything, you know what I mean? Let's get this worked out now. Because I'm not going back there in them suits y'all got. Got you back there in the field, bro.
This tough. This tough right there, man. Like, wow. You should be able to sue. You should be able to sue when they out here doing that fuck shit, man. Cause they need to have their stuff on point. Like you dealing with people's lives.
They treat you like this is every day, bro. Like to be honest, when it happened to me, I didn't even feel like, like I didn't feel like it was a special case. Like they hear this shit all the time. It's how I feel like they approach this
it's
shit.
Exactly how it is, bro.
That's exactly how they approach this shit. Like whatever. Like we know you full of shit. Let's go to jail.
That's exactly how this shit work. Now, do you hear about Lenny Kravitz, bro? 9 years celibate.
That's the type of stuff I can't believe, but that's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. So
amazing. I got to give him his props. I wish I could do that.
If it's true.
I mean, whether it's true or not, I mean, I can't even I can't even tell a 9-year lie, and I'm not Lenny Kravitz. You feel me? Like if I post that shit on my Facebook, I'm gonna have somebody jump out the woodworks and
be like,
right, and expose me. So I mean, even if he got a 9-year lie going, he doing good in my opinion.
I weak in a motherfucker. Yo, hold up. So this man here, he claimed he been celibate for 9 years. Check him out. And I ain't making no judgments, but a man like this, women was sexually attracted to Prince. So you can't say that a man look like this probably wouldn't get no pussy, but I don't know no woman that would give a man who, I don't know, shit. He don't look like he would want some though. A man that I don't know. I don't know.
9 years
Okay.
celibate. Do he got a woman?
Damn, that's a good ass question. Let me read this. Let's see. It say Lenny Kravitz might be a well-known sex symbol.
That's what I thought. I thought he was a sex symbol. So
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So what does he do? He like ain't he a guitarist or something like that?
I think he played a guitar, but his mama was on the Jeffersons.
Okay. Yep, that's what he's just saying down there. Say he was a sex symbol, but that's kind of fading in lights of this news, namely him being celibate for a whopping 9 years on his spiritual journey. Okay. Spiritual journey. Okay. Well,
It's a long journey.
it is. Now, if he's a sex symbol, he may be telling the truth for 9 years because, like you said, one of these women would come out of the woodworks if his ass was bullshitting, unless he didn't pay them for a non-disclosure deal.
Man, them non-disclosure deals never work out. Like whoever thought that up, like that was a joke when I was a kid. I remember like Dave Chappelle had a skit about that shit. Like whoever thought that was real. like who thought that they could do this? Like people don't really care, bro.
Yeah, because
I learned early in the game you can't shit no broad up, bro. You can forget about this shit.
What's the consequences of breaking it?
Money, probably. Like that's the only thing they can't threaten you with incarceration. Like you can't go around here making contracts to make laws to incarcerate people.
Because it couldn't be defamation. If you can prove that you gave them a non-disclosure deal on this type of
right, it's not, I mean, you're not gonna get no defamation charges. So like,
unless that was in the contract, it would. Unless it said that you would be. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do
that's
that.
above my pay grade.
That's what I'm saying. You can't do that. Like me and you can't go down there and write no contracts that what I'm saying result in criminal charges for you. Like.
Anyway, so if he, like I say, if he was a sex symbol to these women, I'm sure one of them women would come out saying, "No, dog, last night or the other week, you wasn't talking none of that." So he might be telling the truth, possibly. But it's like the music icon says he dished casual flings for nearly a decade until he finds the right woman. A move desired by his dad, NBC News reporter Cy Kravitz, cheating on his mom, Roxy Roker, a well-known actress famous for her starring role in The Jeffersons. Reflecting on the infidelity, Lenny told The Guardian his dad predicted he'd end up living the same lifestyle, and it turned out to be true after his marriage to Lisa Bonet fell apart in 91. Lenny acknowledged he began acting like a player. LK said, I guess that's his player name. LK said he wasn't fond of that lifestyle and it took him years to take responsibility and shed that label, making sure his own desires didn't take over. And all his discipline has incredibly led him to a 9-year streak of celibacy, saying it's a spiritual thing. I've become very set in my ways in the way I live. It goes without saying. He hasn't been in a serious relationship for 9 years, so basically nada. Does celibacy mean non-masturbating? Is that what that mean too?
Is that what the article say, or that's just a question you got?
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, but they don't went left on this article. Hey, I was about to say, my boy.
Nah, that's me right there. I'm asking the question. I'm posing the question. Does celibacy mean you ain't masturbating? Or does celibacy mean you just ain't having sex with somebody else?
Man, you can do that.
Can do what?
Like, just not do that. Like, you can just hold it in there. I didn't even know you could do that.
Without letting it out.
Right, I didn't know you could do that. Shit. I did not know you could do this. If somebody please get in the comments and let me know, my boy.
Hey, now for real, y'all just holding that bitch in there like Lenny?
I've heard of people doing it. Like I've seen like these dudes on social media that like that's a whole lifestyle. You know,
like not even master, but not even I can
They call it like, I remember like one of them had like a post like No Nut November or something. Like,
nah, that's some
they
weird
not gonna
ass shit.
bust one the whole month type shit. Like they keeping their strength inside. Like
Okay,
that ain't how I came up.
okay. I mean, if it worked for you, but I ain't with the. It sound like some trendy shit. No nut November. Like I ain't with them trends and shit. Like no.
If I was gonna do it, I wouldn't advertise it for one.
Right.
And
One thing.
shit, I don't know. Shout out to all the people that can do that shit.
Kudos to you, man.
I can't do it, bro.
Now here this nigga Lenny Kravitz is in the gym getting his workout on. You feel me? In some leather pants and a see-through fishnet wife beater.
He wearing leather pants to the gym.
Man, that boy getting it in. Check him out. check. Look, get in there. Word. That nigga doing better than I can. I'm talking about look at that core strength. Somebody said that ain't nothing but 45 pounds on that bar and what I say that's a lot to do though. That's a lot.
I mean, shit, the nigga was doing this shit in leather pants is all I'm saying.
Right.
I can't.
It's very eccentric. It's very metrosexual. But hey, do your thing. You feel me?
Man, they got this sassy boy movement going on. These boys is out here doing
it. Yeah. And you know what? I've said this before, but then I take a look back on the 80s and shit like that. Niggas been doing it. Niggas been having a look like when Dr. Dre and them was dressing up with the makeup on and shit. Prince, for example, shit. The boys and them, man, they had all that. Niggas been doing that. I even seen Ronald Isley and them. Them niggas dress. Hold up, boy.
Man,
you ain't seen it? You seen Ronald Isley and them?
Man,
and
I understand what you're saying, but when I was coming up, bro, like my daddy was a soldier.
Yeah,
my uncles was construction workers. Man, my uncles told me stories like they knocked out Sabretooths and shit. That's the shit I looked up to.
So
see,
I feel you.
Sassy boys, I just can't. I don't understand who it is that they want.
No. I understand, and I'm with you 100%. But what I'm saying is, niggas out here who been like in the entertainment industry though. For the most part, like we got Young Thug out here, and it's been like it seemed like it was a new and different thing when he was out here being fruity and captivating the world with in the dress and doing all kinds of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been doing this shit like that though. Niggas been dressing.
I got respect for Thug, to be honest with you. Thug just himself, to be honest. Like to me, I see Thug, and I wouldn't wear most of the shit that the nigga wear. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't put it on, but I feel like he just being him. A lot of these dudes is doing the most feminine thing they can do. I feel like they just trying
this them too. This in their heart though. This what's in their heart. They being themselves.
High heel shoes.
Like what you talking about? Like Gunna, that nigga be doing shit like that. I
ain't saying them now. High heel shoes.
Yeah.
Like that's not in your heart.
Platforms though.
High heel shoes.
But I'm saying I'm making the comparison of how music and how some of the culture was back then. Not everybody dressed like that, because my daddy ain't just like that.
I can see where they got it from. The pimps and the players dressed like that. Where did these youngsters get this from?
Yeah, they got they got a whole different vibe though. And the difference is the real difference. Most of them niggas back in the day wasn't really fruity. Them niggas was singing to women.
Yeah.
and they was doing
and like
women.
I said,
and they was doing women.
And they was getting these flamboyant outfits and the loud colors from the pimps. You feel me? And the pimps was hanging out with bitches every day. You feel me? That's why the pimps dressed like. That's why the pimps kept his nails done and his hair was fly. He ran bitches every day. You feel me?
But pimps though, pimps is one thing. But these niggas, they told a different other, man. They doing some.
Where they get it from is what I'm saying.
I don't think they emulating the pimps though.
These niggas these days, I'm saying, who is these back in the day? That's where Ron Isley and them got it from.
Okay. Go
Go watch the movie The Mac. You
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah, 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 yeah. I know
That's what,
something about the Mac.
right. That's where them boys got their stuff from. The wide collars, high shoes.
Yeah,
Them boys was getting that stuff from some Max.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Them
yeah.
joints look like who
Okay,
wearing these
well,
tight
I see
pants?
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Like who wearing these tight pants that they emulate?
Yeah,
It a
man.
scam the world or something? Maybe it's I'm too old, but maybe I'm just too old, bro, because I don't understand who they getting it from.
They getting it from their girl. They getting it from the women in their lives.
A lot of them do look like they borrowed their jeans from their girl,
Yeah,
but
they getting it from the women in their lives.
they feel like I got my shit at the closet from back in 1999. So I get where they coming from. I'm old.
Oh man. Hit that like button, man. Where y'all from, man? Let me know who you is, where you tuning in from. Indubitably. I appreciate y'all pulling up to the bootleg ass studio.
Man, you saying that brought to mind a good question.
Okay.
Most dangerous city in America. What would you say?
What would I say the most dangerous city in America?
Uh-huh.
Off of just what I know, or I ain't gonna say what I know, what I've gathered from.
You watch a lot of videos. You see a lot of things.
That's a hard question to be honest, bro. Because I would say everywhere, bro. It's dangerous. It's crime ridden everywhere, bro. Like you can't go nowhere safe, bro. I but the most dangerous. Let me answer the question. What would I say? Damn, man. I don't know, bro. I would see. I don't want to say Chicago because I heard Chicago ain't the most dangerous.
Hmm.
But that's what the media make it out to be.
That's and I will wonder why. Most dangerous city I've ever personally
Baltimore
been to.
or that you been to.
I've been to
Okay.
Baltimore. I did not feel in danger.
Mm-hmm.
The place where I did not feel safe, Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay. Why?
Did
What
not
made
feel
you
safe.
not feel safe? There was a bunch of what going
Everybody
on.
had everybody has a gun.
I mean, but you don't think the same thing here in Texas?
Oh no. Not even close to the
So what's the
same
gun
level.
laws in Mississippi?
This was we got open carry maybe 2 years ago here in Texas. So
Yeah.
you could tote it on your hip. They had that shit.
Been had it.
Must have had it since the Wild Wild West. Cause I mean, I can remember when I was a kid, they had open carry. So they have like, okay, say here in Longview, I can remember when I was a kid, sometimes they had like the high school kids would meet up at the parking lot of the Super One or the Walmart. You know what I mean? Hangout type thing.
You said in high school?
In high school, I can remember it going on. But this thing wouldn't last more than 15 minutes because the police gonna break this up. You feel me?
Yeah.
No, not in Jackson, bro. Like I'm talking about a parking lot full of cars. Like the club, the grocery store parking lot is full of cars, like a club.
Like out there, like Brooks's, out there in Brooks's in the Spring Hill area.
Right.
Okay. I think back in the day I didn't pulled up on one or two of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They got in Jackson, Mississippi, they got that going on at your local grocery store and 700 niggas out here strapped.
Yeah. Oh man. And see, we wasn't that type of time. You talking about like in high school?
Yeah.
See, we was we on that type of time in high school when we was clicked up like that with our pistols and shit? I don't think we was on that type of time around this time. You know, like just like when we was out, like if we was gonna be in the parking lot, like that, we was mostly with our folks. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So, but that's just the area we grew up in. And it's dangerous. Don't get it twisted. But when we was with our group, you know, we were with our group. We got Queen Mafia in the building. She say DC. You from DC or you was about to say Chicago? I don't know. She was about to say Chicago. So you was gonna say Chicago, boy? Or are you tuning in from DC? Is that what's going down? I heard DC. Don't shit about its trash. Is a motherfucker a couple blocks away from the capital.
And shit, a couple of blocks from anywhere.
You go to Dallas, you go to downtown Dallas. Shit, man, it's bad. It get bad a couple when you get away from it. Shit, down in them buildings, it's homeless people. You know what I'm saying, right around it. But you get a
Man,
couple of miles away, man. It's the
Dallas
hood.
Dallas ain't scratching the surface of DC. DC is
DC way worse than that. Man, I know you done been.
100 times worse than Dallas.
Yeah,
I would say Dallas is pretty good, but I mean,
she from DC.
If you go to Austin, San Antonio, some of the parts of New York, like you come to some of them nice areas. Dallas got some horrible areas, but nothing like DC. DC is horrible. Downtown LA is fucking horrible. I don't know. I've heard they've cleaned it up since I visited.
Damn, have I been to downtown LA?
Tent City is fucking crazy, bro.
I don't know if I've been to downtown LA when I went down there.
See Tent Skid. What they call
that
it,
was like
Row.
that was in 2007 though.
I think they call it Skid Row is like age old, like that little long stretch of highway with a bunch of fucking tents.
Yeah, I did a video, I think once or maybe twice on it. Yeah, so I didn't hear the Skid Row. They shit. Some of them motherfuckers done built some shit up.
Detroit pretty bad.
Yeah,
Detroit got some pretty bad areas. I felt scared in Detroit. I take that back. That was a part.
So if you feel scared,
I feel scared.
Would you go back? Is that a place you will visit again, or you just probably wouldn't visit that area you felt scared in?
Man, if my family member lives in your neighborhood, I don't give a fuck what gang you got. Whatever it is, I feel welcome there and I'll come. But it's just, it's certain parts of Longview, where you can't go over there on no bullshit. Like if you want problems you can go there and get them. And I mean, these are areas where I felt like that. You feel me? Yeah. And I didn't have to be from there to recognize that. Like here in Longview, it's a couple of areas where you get on some bullshit. You standing where somebody else already dropped, but you can't look at. You know what I mean?
Shit, I was in Venice Beach, nigga. I was 15 years old, nigga, from Texas. We got Bloods and Crips out here, but it ain't really. It's more so hoods and streets. Niggas claim hoods and streets out here. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't on no Bloods and Crips. I ain't on this shit. So nigga, we out there. I'm with my family, nigga. I'm with my uncle and my cousins, nigga. And I had on a sky blue shirt with some stripes on it. Nigga, I'm walking past a nigga. What city you from? I'm from Texas, nigga. Nigga, I kept on mobbing, nigga. I ain't finna have no smoke with none of these niggas. I ain't one strap, nigga. I'm on some family shit too, nigga. Let's keep going, nigga. What set I'm from, nigga? I'm at Venice Beach at that, nigga. I'm like, these niggas banging at Venice Beach. God damn, it's like that. Is it like that, Cali? God damn, let me know some shit.
Man, my issue with the gangs is, they're mostly they mostly consist of people of color, so people who look like me. And my thing is, any gang member that has a problem with me, I really don't understand. Like, it's not because you in this gang, because I'm not a member of a rival gang.
Yeah.
And I mean, they might have a opinion about my opinion. Like, I mean, if you're a part of a gang and you're an African American and you aren't marching, getting some laws changed, or doing something about your brothers who are incarcerated in this country, I don't understand what the gang is doing, bro.
That shit is not good for society. That shit is dumb. You don't get nothing out of it. just like that nigga Charles said, you don't get no pension.
They don't even. I mean, you join the gang, you pretty much guaranteed to go to jail,
or die,
and they don't even put nothing on your books.
You go sit down. You ain't got no legacy in the gang. You don't get no. What do the gang do? I don't understand it, y'all.
Protect you in jail. I understand it. If I go to jail I might, you know what I mean?
That's different. If you're on the inside,
I might join one. You feel me? Like
it's different. It's politics.
Nah, I guess I don't know. I'm just playing, but
you know, it's politics on the inside.
Right. I understand. I hear that it's a color thing and a number thing, and I kind of understand it.
But we in a free world on that bullshit.
Even in jail, though. If me
even
and
in jail, that shit could
I
be
put it like this: if
ridiculous.
me and you link up weekly, and me and you gonna talk about anything, and we don't accomplish nothing, especially if we in jail,
right?
We gotta be here every day. We can't go nowhere.
Yeah,
we gonna sit down and talk once a week, and we gonna have a meeting once a week, and the only thing we can do is OD other niggas that ride with us, and politic to do nothing for the gang. It's niggas in the gang starving. We ain't gonna help none of us get out of jail. we ain't gonna do nothing.
We ain't getting nobody on the outside.
Right. All of us meeting every week, and we can't come together and get no lawyer to help represent some of us. None of this shit.
Yeah.
And gang members, like, do not take this shit. If you a gang member and you feel some way about what I said, reach out to me, bro. Let's get together and do something about the rest of your gang members. I don't really know what else to tell you. Like, I feel like with the unity that the gangs got, it should be something getting.
I would say do something about the community. Like, that was the whole, the origin of gangs anyway. Helping the community. Like, if you're gonna form a gang, have a gang for defense, policing the community. Like, like Charles White say, nigga, go out here and pick up some trash. Shit. Nah, for real, got here pick up some trash.
My nigga with Charleston a fool.
He a fool like a motherfucker, but he make a lot of sense on a lot of shit though. You know, and I don't agree with everything he say because he say some wild shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
A gang member.
He's supposed to be an ex-gang member.
How can you be an ex-gang member?
Shit, denounce that shit.
His best friend's a gang member.
Who talking about Dewberry?
Dewberry's a gang member.
The niggas, hold on, nah, you lying like a bitch, you bullshit. Dewberry still cripping.
Dewberry's a gang member.
Dewberry still cripping though.
I mean, I don't know what still cripping mean. Dewberry hasn't denounced cripping. Like Dewberry claim is set. I mean,
I ain't never seen you. Sure,
I don't want to speak on what the setup is right now at this point because I want to go back and watch and make sure I say the right set or whatever it is. But Dewberry is a crip.
I don't know. You think?
In my opinion, if Dewberry and Charleston got down with the gang together, they still hanging out. How you not college? Like, I mean, Charleston might get mad because I done, you know what I'm saying, exposed the game or gave up his game. But is Charleston not a gang member? Charleston help young African American men stay out of prison. Charleston do a lot of good stuff for the community.
Well,
Charleston went and did all this legacy seeking for the Crips. Charleston denounced the Crips. He don't really claim Crip, which would land him in prison. But Charleston is cripping. Charleston is a Crip to do good things. So either you can't be both things or Charleston is a Crip.
Okay, but how about this though? Sometimes you do got to walk in the life of that in order to change what it is. So you got to get down here with these thugs, be amongst them, be one of them, and change it, show them a different one, what they could be. Cause shit, they ain't never seen a nigga like Charleston before.
Charleston got Texas nigga tatted on his back, and he out on bond right now.
So what that mean?
I used to feel how you feel about Charleston, and you know this, but that's Charleston for real. I've been
saying that.
Okay, now I thought it was because he's smarter than it.
Because you remember we both met Charleston.
Right.
We both met the same time.
And I told Charleston at that time, I don't want to put my son out there like that, but I told Charleston at that time my son was gonna be the first Black Republican president. That's where I thought Charleston mind was at. You feel me?
Yeah.
As to what I seen Charleston and did in life, Charleston got laws changed in this country. That ain't bullshit. Charleston made up. That's for real.
Yeah.
But at this point, if Charleston got down to get the niggas' attention and do this and that, he got the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Charleston ain't stopped with them antics. Charleston went further in that direction. Charleston walking down.
He went further with the antics.
Charleston came out. When Charleston came out and I was watching Charleston was taking his kids to school every morning. Talking shit.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit. Y'all niggas ain't got no nigga. Y'all ain't got nobody that love you. Y'all niggas ain't into PTA. Y'all niggas ain't y'all niggas ain't got nobody to cook breakfast for you. Y'all remember that shit?
And Charleston was really doing all that.
Yeah.
Charleston coming out every morning saying, I love school. Charleston jamming. Charleston doing his thing for the community. But now what you see Charleston doing, none of that. I don't know if Charleston still with his wife, whatever the case may be, but it's not the image he pushing no more.
Nah, because you know what? Charleston been saying he gonna sell out.
He sold.
He will sell out. You see him on Kickstream with Aiden Ross.
Facts.
He's doing that way more now. He has got with the Jewish boy,
Disrespecting young black girls all day long.
and he been talking. He with the antics, man.
Disrespecting black girls all day long. Charleston would have never did that on this channel. And Charleston seemed like from his channel, Charleston seemed like that's how he treat girls and that's how he treat women. But Charleston had women that would be around him when he would stream, but Charleston wouldn't put them on camera. You feel me? Charleston wasn't disrespecting.
He's a little bit more smart. He's smart if he didn't put him on camera.
That's how he was moving then. But now Charleston on TV with 20 women lined up, giving their opinion on Charleston and Charleston giving their opinion on them. That wasn't Charleston at first. Charleston would tell you this, what he's spitting is for a bitch girl. He wasn't with all that. He didn't want to do all that, but he done sold. He done crossed over. He sold. He said he was gonna do it though. He sold a lot. And I feel like he didn't sell out because that's Charleston.
Yeah.
And if Charleston keep being Charleston been in the legal system. Charleston understand the state of Texas. He understand where he gonna be at. Yeah. And I hope his antics, and I hope that somebody calm him down. But shit, the likelihood of it, I see all kind of me in Charleston. Charleston ain't Charleston ain't trying that shit. Hey. But it's Charleston the guy.
This is my bro J.O. T1. T1, yeah, that's my partner Tevin Warner asking who I got over here in the mix with me.
Out here, Charleston gonna have a hit out on me before it's over with. I done gave up the game. Charleston cripping in 2024.
And I didn't think of it like this. So you brought a good point. And I don't know, these are all allegations. We just speculating. So if he is cripping, like you say he is, he's smarter than a motherfucker, right? Like you said, he done got laws changed. He knows he know how to work shit. He know how to talk in front of. He tell us this. I know how to talk in front of these white folks. Y'all niggas, y'all dumb niggas. Y'all get up there with your head down and body language, and y'all don't know how to talk to him. Y'all can't articulate shit. He say this type of shit, so he knows how to do it. So he would have to denounce that shit on camera. He would have to be on camera, saying he ain't no crip or blood or whatever the shit is, and say he, so he's smart. He's smart for doing it. But I would say shit, just like I said, if you're gonna be a game member, do for the community. Now, he done for the community. In his defense, I'm just playing the devil's advocate. What more could he do? What more else he can do if he see, once you done what you done, and you see motherfuckers still ain't appreciative or everything, the culture's still the same. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you continue or do you give up the fight? Do you supposed to keep on pushing?
I wouldn't dare accuse myself of knowing half of what Charleston know about what we talking about. Like Charleston and whatever that is. I've been over on Rosedale. I've been over on Rosedale.
What's that? Rosedale in Dallas?
That's where
Fort Worth?
Yeah, that's in Fort Worth. That's over where Charleston had this situation at and where he's supposed to do his community work at. And if that's the community Charleston been working in, Charleston been working there. Them people not gonna let Charleston keep saying that that's what he's doing and that's not what he's doing.
Right.
And I remember back when Charleston used to go pick some of these boys up. When he pick them up from the boys' home and they get out, he go take them, buy them some outfits and do this and help them get back in school. These are things that you're gonna need if you want to try to stay out of prison and stay out of that system that they're trying to throw you in. So, I've seen Charleston do some work, and if he wasn't doing it, he did enough to fool me. And I'm not gonna pretend to know like that his plan ain't working or what his plan may be. All I'm saying is, if it's blood in, blood out,
His
and
ass still
that's
in.
when you first started seeing Charleston is at Nipsey Hussle's funeral. He was front line and center. With like,
And he did say he was out there with the gang members.
you can point it and try to make it whatever you want, but they let you front and center with the top gang members in the country. And then you come out and you come front and center, and present yourself, and you tell us that you're not a gang member. But
And this is a character. He tells you that this is a character. So I'm telling y'all I'm in character. This nigga. Boy, hold on. Hey, you made me think on it. I could see him still being a gang member. I could see that.
I mean, nobody around Charleston is not a gang member. OG Sane. Oh, ooh.
So how you feel though that Dewberry is a let me check my stream, y'all, because we storming over here on my end. Plug in my laptop before we beat it. Zapped out. Nah, audio. Oh shit. Whoa, now
Shit, we right back up.
we still in the building. Checking the body.
Shit, we right back.
Haha. And we right back in the building. Technicalities we have, and I appreciate y'all for bearing with me. You know what I'm saying, and putting up to the bootleg ass dude. Now, shit, yeah, you said something about now. You heard Dewberry was doing something good and doing what now?
Oh, I like everything Dewberry do on his channel, and Dewberry puts a real positive message. But shit, you're not gonna hear Dewberry denounce.
Shout out Queen Mafia.
It is 8 Gangsta Crip. But
shout out Tevin Warner, my dog.
This is not nothing that I feel like that I'm speaking out of speculation. But Dewberry got it on his head, I believe. 8 Trey. That's 8 Gangsta Crip.
Okay.
And, Dewberry's still cripping for sure, I believe.
Okay. See, but he one that ain't got to be in character. Hold on, let me check my my audio real quick. Hold up, it sounded a little funny in my headphones. Real quick, hold up. Oh, we crispy. It sounded a little. We crispy though. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, man. But yeah.
But nah, these people can never not be gang members in my mind because they started the sets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they brought the sets to their cities or however it may be. The origin of the gang stem from these people. And I mean, they put people on. So if you decide to step back from the gang, but you put on 30 people, those 30 people still repping the gang and they still, you know what I mean, pushing the agenda of the gang forward. How are you not a gang member? Unless you decide to just not give your opinion. No matter what your opinion is, you still a part of the gang.
Yeah. You tied in, man.
You tied in. You started the gang, man. So they still gang members no matter what the capacity is. But I'm a big follower of Dewberry and Charleston and what they do.
If you've
Charleston partners, and I mean he put on people. He's helping people. I feel like they a positive motion for the gang, but they help start the gang. So shit, it's still gang activity. Whether it's positive or negative, it's gang activity.
Said we was breaking up. I apologize, y'all. We got some stormy weather out here. So my Wi-Fi may be a little janky right now. Indubitably. I appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, yo. Man. All right, in other news, before we get out of here, we'll do one more news story for y'all right quick. Listen, y'all. So there was this mother. Let me share the screen with y'all. Hold on, let me make sure my sound is good. Let's get into it. So there was this mother. Let me share the screen with y'all. All right. This is some wild shit right here, y'all. Mother tried to sacrifice her son before killing him and her daughter. Why they do it like that? Why they say killing him, her daughter? That's grammatical error right there. And I ain't the English teacher, nothing like that, but I know that mother tried to sacrifice her son before killing him, her daughter.
Okay. They just left out the end. Okay.
Right.
Mother tried to before killing him and her daughter.
Right, but they put a comma there. So you was either supposed you would put a comma if you was listing something before killing him, such and such, and her daughter.
Him, herself, and her daughter.
Right. Yo.
Did she tried to do what first?
Before mother tried to sacrifice son before killing him, comma, her daughter.
Okay, let's check it out.
All right.
They got me.
St. Louis, one of the charges filed against 36-year-old Ashley Permelli of Festus, Missouri, has been upgraded to first-degree murder. On Tuesday, Permelli was initially charged by the Jefferson County Prosecutor's Office with second-degree murder after walking into the Festus Police Department and telling officers she killed her 2 children. So yes, son and her daughter. On Wednesday evening, the Jefferson County Prosecutor's Office said that charge, which was for the death of her son, was upgraded to first-degree murder. Why was it that in the first place? Let's see if they let us know. Earlier on Wednesday, the prosecuting attorney in St. Francois County, I guess is how you say that, also charged her with first-degree murder in connection with the death of her daughter. So in a different county? Because that's St. Francois, and then this one is Jefferson County. So she got charged in 2 different counties. Can you do that? You can't do that. I don't know. Shit. Let me finish reading this shit. All right, so earlier, the prosecuting attorney in St. Francois also charged her with first-degree murder in connection with the death of her daughter. Okay, with connection instead of actual. Okay. Police said Permelli tried to kill her son in St. Francois County before she shot her 9-year-old daughter, Scarlett. Documents state that video footage from a nearby camera showed Permelli's vehicle in the area, and a witness heard a gunshot. According to police, Permelli then started driving north with both kids in the car. During the ride, she realized that her son, 2-year-old son Isaac. See, they got some grammatical errors in here. During the ride, she realized that her 2-year-old son Isaac was still alive. She confessed to Festus police officers on Tuesday that she then drowned Isaac at Timber Creek Resort, according to investigators. Documents allege the boy was found in the pool of a water fountain, and was pronounced deceased. According to court documents, Permelli told officers she tried to sacrifice Isaac before she killed both kids. Jenny Russell, who lives in the same neighborhood as Pramili. Goddamn, would they write a chapter book? Okay, we almost there. Jenny Russell, who lives in the same neighborhood as Pramili, said her daughter played with Scarlett. She was just an amazing little girl, she said. A unique vigil was held Wednesday evening for Scarlett and Isaac. All the games at the Twin Cities, blase. Okay, I just want the meat and potatoes. I can't fathom why this would happen, yada, yada, yada. In 2020, Pramili posted about her struggle with depression. All right, so let me back up. Did I skip something? Did I miss something that I need? There were concerns about Pramili's mental health with her goofy ass in the hours leading up to her children's killings. Pramili changed her profile photo to a black screen. They be doing crazy shit when they be so mental that they be smart, that they do shit like that. They write a whole manifesto and shit like that. I don't understand it. In 2020, Pramili posted about her struggle with depression. Part of her post read, I isolated myself. I came off as very timid and unfriendly. And in all reality, I needed a friend more than anything. Always questioning if the kids would be happier or better off without me being their primary caregiver, because I knew that they deserved a much better role model. Scarlett was scheduled to attend 4th grade at a Festus elementary school next year. All right, but yeah, GoFundMe, blase. Yeah,
They got to GoFundMe.
Yeah, they got to GoFundMe. They say a GoFundMe has been created to help Scarlett's funeral costs. The other GoFundMe page was set up.
How old is this?
This was posted. This was May 31st.
Okay. We might post the GoFundMe. We might put it in the link in the bio. See if we can help these kids. Mental health is real. Mental health is real. If you suffer from depression, seek help. Definitely reach out to somebody.
It's real. And let me see if I don't know if I can copy this. It would have to be probably after the stream. Yeah, it's real for real. It really is. But I'm one of those people who people be using this shit, man. A lot of people. Now, this mama right here probably was she had to be mentally insane to do something like this. Had to be. So she probably was really one of those people who really did need some mental help. But I'm speaking on the general. People be out here using their mental health for an excuse, man, because they know that's a cop out, and I don't understand it, man.
It is, but it's so many people at this point that suffer from it in this country that, I mean, it far outweighs the people that's using it to get over. Because, I mean, the way the judicial system is set up, they don't give a shit.
And these people out here really fucked up, though, really, from the chemicals that been put in them, from the Ritalin and shit like that.
And that's the only thing. And that's the only thing that the mental health route is going to get you in prison, because they are still going to put you in prison, and they just gonna drug you up. Because putting you in prison is what they gonna do. They get the same amount for mentally retarded people as they do for anybody else. And I apologize for the word usage if it is a problem, but I don't know what people who suffer from mental health, they don't care.
Yeah,
they treat you just like all the rest of the prisoners.
They damn so do. They damn so do. And I know that. Well, I don't know that, but I'm saying from statistics, because I ain't been up in there. But yeah, man, you know, it's been real. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Queen Mafia. Queen Mafia say I struggle with mental health. And like he said, people be using that shit for an excuse. I agree 100%. Yeah, for real. It was good chatting with you guys. Good early morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Now, for real, likewise, happy Wednesday. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to the bootleg ass stew. Indubitably, make sure y'all hit that like button for shit show. You understand? Yup, but we're gonna go ahead and end this stream right here for the night. But look, until next time, I'm Sheldon Vibes. I need y'all to be cool like the other side of the pillow. Stay light on your toes like you suppose. Yeah, we out.